Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a tattoo using a black and white image, and then we're going to take that and we're going to make a tattoo in Paralives, and if it all goes well you'll know how to make a tattoo for Paralives from start to finish. So what you want to do is you're going to take a black and white image. I wanted to do some wings and see how that came out. Okay, so whatever black and white image, you can go to Pinterest, go to Google, find you an image that you want to use, and you bring it into Photoshop. I use Photoshop. You can use whichever one you use, like GIMP. I don't know all the names of the other ones, but I know GIMP is free. I think I'm saying it right, GIMP. GIMP, Photoshop, any of these will work. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is go up here to select, and you want to go to color range. And then you want to make sure that it is on shadows. It might be on something else for you. Make sure that it's on shadows. You want to make sure invert is not selected. And you want to make sure that down here that you have chosen grayscale. So what you want to do with this is you want to play with basically the fuzziness and the range, just so you can get a good clear image. And see how it changes. It's, it can get kind of wonky. So just when just get something that you're happy with. Okay, so play with that until you're happy with it. And then you want to press OK. Okay, so then you want to add an adjustment layer. So you want to go to adjustment. You want to go to this one down here. And then you want to choose a solid color. And you want to choose black. Or if you want this tattoo a different color, you can do that as well. I'm going with black. So you want to choose black. And then you want to hit OK. And then from there, you want to delete this background. And there you have your PNG image. So this is the image without the white. So you're able to go ahead and put this into Paralives. And we're going to go do that next. Okay, so what you want to do is save that image, name it. Make sure you name it. And save it into a folder where you will not forget where it is. You can put a folder on your desktop and save it there. I'm going to just name this wings tat. Make sure you save it as a PNG. Before we go into Paralives, another thing that you could do is an optional step, because you don't want your tattoo to be too huge. You want to have it small. I believe this map is on the Paralives website. I will link it down in the description. When I find the link, I will link it down there, and you just take this image. It's a whole map. Let me scroll out. So this is like the whole Paralives map, texture map, just so you can see where you put things, and just for textures. And what I did is just increase it. So this is the back, that's the front. And what you want to do is just for scale size, open up where you have your tattoo, where you saved it, and then you want to just move that. Just drag that over to, that's a different tattoo I did. And you want to just drag that over to here. And then you want to just kind of size it down, because as you see how this one is really big. Yours might be smaller, but just resize it. Try to fit it to the back. It's wings, so it's not going to be over the whole entire back. So it's going to be like at the top and kind of in the middle. And you can play around with that, like if you want to readjust it and warp it any type of way and make it, fit whichever areas you want to make it fit on this map. I'm going to close it. But you can still adjust it when you're in the game. but I just still wanted to do it this way just to make sure that I have it saved in a good spot. Kind of make sure that it's even on both sides. Looks good. Okay, and then, so then I would probably crop that. Go to your crop tool just because you want to make sure that you don't have the whole size of the map. And just kind of crop this part out. Choose yes. And then you want to save that one in the same folder and just rename it. So I just this added the word tattoo so I know which one is resized. Okay, so now let's go into Paralives. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go into your mods and then you want to choose create a mod and you want to name that whatever you want. Press OK. And then you want to go to this and you want to choose this folder and it's going to bring this up. So what you want to do with this is you want to take the picture that you saved from your Photoshop or whatever program that you use to make your tattoo, and you want to drag that image into this folder or just save the image into this folder. Okay, so this is the folder that is going to be going into your control panel for you to work on to add it to Paralives. So you just want to get your image inside that folder. Okay, so now you can go back over here and you want to edit this mod. Now what you want to do is actually close out the game and you're going to reopen it. You can close this, you can close this. And then you see it says imported it. So then you want to go back to your mods and it's still editing. So then you want to go to your control panel and it's going to be in your equipment, which is going to be down here. And then just save it just so that you remember where it is. And then go to your equipment. What you're going to do is press this and you're going to add a new element to the end of this list. You just press it. It's not going to click. It's not going to make a sound. It's not going to chime. Just press it and then scroll all the way down. And it'll be here, the one without a name. So you want to take that and you want to open it up. And then what you want to do is name it. Then you want to go here and choose that it's for a human adult. And then you want to go to textures and you want to add a texture. And then you want to go to this one here and you want to search. And now you want to search for the tattoo that you just made. And it should pull it up here. Select that. And then you're going to go to Z order layer. This is very important. And you want to put tattoos. When I didn't do this, it was going on the avatar, but it was going above the clothes, which wasn't actually that bad. If you had like a shirt and you wanted to put a little design on it, I might play around with that a little bit later on. But anyway, so you want to choose that it's a tattoo that you're going to tattoo. All of this you can keep the same. You keep all that the same. And then you want to go down to tags and you want to make this, you want to add this as a Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that. See, look how many showed up. When you press it, there's no chime, which I wished it was, so you know that it clicked and it gave you one, but no biggie. So you want to take that, and this is just so how people can search and find your thing. If you make it for other people, if you don't, you don't have to put a tag. If you want to just make it for yourself, you don't need to put a tag. So tattoos, you want to put that there under your tag, and then you want to go down to is decal. There's another one I don't want to miss because let me see. Here it is. You need to give me a little minute. Okay, you can change opacity so that it doesn't have to be a solid black. If you want to make it a little lighter to look more realistic, you want to give that option there. And then you want to come down here is decal, and then you want to click on this. And then here you want to, actually you're going to do this 2 times. And you're going to put one for the right arm and one for the left arm. Now, I know that has options with the back and the face and the torso. I haven't played around with those yet, but even though you put it on this, the right arm and left arm, you can still put it anywhere on the body. I just went from going from one of the other tattoos that they have in here. Let's see if I can find it. Because you can do it that way as well if you want to go to one of their tattoos that they have here, and then just see basically what they have selected and kind of basically select the same type of thing. But of course, put in your own image, you just redo everything that they've done. And then you see they have it here as a right arm and left arm, even though it says face. So you want to just take this information and you want to plug it into yours. Now the only thing that I don't select, I haven't selected yet, is the default flip. But you can, I guess that'll just flip your image on either arm or whatever. You can do that if you want to. But so you're gonna go down here and you're gonna plug in those same values into this down here into your own image. So for the right arm, I'm gonna do 130. By 1445. You're going to change this to 0.3. And then for the left arm, you're going to do 907. And then the same thing, 1445. And then you're going to change this to 0.3. Also on theirs, they have on the right arm, they have a -10 on this one. And then on this arm, they just have a 10. Now, I might play around with that later to see if it has to be exactly that. But for now, that's what it's going to be. And that's how we're going to leave it. And so that should do it for everything that you need to put it, to plug into here. So what you're going to do is go back to my mods. And you're going to stop editing this mod. And then we're going to go into the character. Just go into new game and then go to simple empty terrain. and then go to Storyteller, and then go to Create Para. Okay, so now we have a girl. Her hair is up short. I'm still gonna change her hair just because I got this cute new hair. And we're gonna do that. It doesn't matter. You don't have to do that, but I want to see it on this color tone, on this skin tone, because my para is gonna be that tone. So use whichever one you want. Okay, so here's the wing tattoo. So let's go and put it on our back and see how it came out. So what you want to do is, move it. I love this system. I just love it. Like, how you can resize it, how you can move it wherever you want. Isn't it just awesome? So there it is. And then you can change your opacity if you want to. You see, you can make it as light or as dark as you want. And you can also make your tattoo darker if you want to, when you bring it into here, if you want it to be like super dark. Anyway, there you have it. That's how you do it. And then you can also, if you don't want it there, which I mean, I don't think you want it on the front, but just so you can see, you can play. Oh, wrong thing. I don't think you want it on the front, but you can put it on the front if you want to. Now, one thing that I noticed that they have been doing is they'll take it and put your image into here. Like for some reason, these have stayed like this. I do need to like actually take a picture of my para and see how I can get this image in here like this. So it can show on the on the body part. I don't know how to do that yet, but you see how they just took this and then just put it like this. So I'm wondering if I do it in the front, if it'll just change to like the chest, like if I play around with it and just put it on the chest instead of on the arm. I don't know. But anyway, this is how you do it. I'm still learning also. Let's test it. Let's see it on the arm. Oh, you definitely have to rescale that. Which is funny because it's made for the arm. At least it's is on the in the thing in the workshop. But as you can see, that works too. So yeah, that's how you do it. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know if you have any questions or if you want me to do another tattoo, to show you on another image, how to maybe change a color image into a black and white and then turn it into a tattoo. I can show you how to do that too. I am still learning how to put it on the body and stuff like that. And also just bear in mind that that's what I'm trying to learn as well as y'all. I'm learning just like y'all. So keep that in mind. So if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to everybody that actually watch my videos. And those that comment. I love to read comments, so please don't be afraid to comment and let me know what you think. Okay, until next time, I hope this helped. Okay, have a great day. Bye.